What you just witnessed had absolutely nothing to do with the video. I shared it with my best friend. She hates these type of videos, and I love the fact that she hates it, so I keep sending it to her. And it's always the same results. Ew, what the fucking shit? Disgusting. And it always ends with the same thing. Stop sending me this shit. And I thought, you know what? I want to share this with you as well. Something we shared together, and since I don't have you on Instagram, let me just share it with everyone who's watching. So we can all go together and say, ew, what the fucking shit? Disgusting. I don't know if you want me to send this to you again or not, but we'll get to that. Anyways, I have another ew thing to share with you as well, where we're all gonna chant together, ew, what the fuck? Disgusting. It's a video of a lady who went to a restaurant with her friends. Her friend was filming her getting served, and the server brought a piece of pizza, and she looked at the server and said, how dare you, you piece of shit. She didn't actually say piece of shit. She said, how dare you? Do I look like I eat carbs? Do you see this body? Anyways, for more context, let me just show you the video.
Yes, of course.
Oh yeah, Amanda, you will like that one.
Gorgeous. Do I look like I eat carbs?
Nice. Is that where we live? It's here.
Do I look like...
Joey, don't worry, I got this. You look like you eat plastic. You look like Cinderella. Stepmom. You look like Lena the Pug's butthole after Jason Love. Okay, maybe I'm getting way too harsh over here, but it's very obvious what's wrong with this video. They ordered a bunch of stuff, and the waiters are going around and serving the stuff that they ordered. Now, sure, water is one thing, food is something else, where they have to do it themselves usually. We don't have the full video to see the context. Do they say that distribute the food all around the tables, or was it just like they just did it by themselves? Either way, you shouldn't act that way. You shouldn't be like, do I look like I eat carbs? This is how you get ass hair on your food and boogers on your dessert. But in her situation, obviously no dessert because it's full of carbs. Ew, disgusting. I think if they would have, brought a dessert and put it in her, in front of her, she's gonna sue the whole restaurant for, how dare you, for assuming that she eats dessert. Do you think she got this body, she got to where she is by having desserts? Absolutely yes. 100% she eats desserts while no one is watching in the middle of the night while sobbing because she's eating dessert. But in front of people and her friends, I'm on this special diet that I'll... What happened to no thank you? I'm alright. I'll just have from the other thing. I don't eat carbs. Thank you for offering though. What happened to that? Instead you record and we're gonna get to this whole recording, why she's recording in the first place in a bit. She uses this footage to share on the internet thinking people are gonna relate to her. People are gonna be like, oh my god, same. The other day this happened to me and I was like, you donkeys, do you think that I got to where I am by eating carbs? Take that shit. I broke the glass, I took the plate, smashed it in his head. Take that shit back in the kitchen. Put your head down while you're walking back. Now, before we get to more details, she actually made a response to this whole thing. Let's go watch Joey's response.
Do I look like I eat carbs? No. You look like someone that's arrogant and a narcissist that doesn't know how to act like an adult in a restaurant. But I believe what you meant to say to that man who's just trying to do his job is no thank you. And you know what they say? You can tell a lot about somebody by the way they treat the waitstaff in a restaurant. But from the looks of this video, I don't know if it's because you have money or you were on TV, but you think you're better than people. You're not. And for you to take a video of that man, to post it online, to try to shame and embarrass him, and all for what? Some likes and attention on social media? Seriously? You don't know better than to treat people that way? Learn how to respect people, including the waitstaff at restaurants. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Now I turned on my detective mode. I wanted to find out who she is, so I went into full research and by just typing her name in Google, and it turns out she is a self-made millionaire and she starred in the Real Housewives of Toronto. Now Joey's video got over 20 million views across all social media platforms. TikTok alone was only at 14 million something, and the internet does what it does. They were introduced to her and the first impression of her was, I don't eat carbs, and they started hating on her. Just something natural. Some people hate like normal people, like by making fun of her, but some people take it to the extent then they threat her with a lot of things. And the reality is, most of the people on the internet, they don't see the person they're watching as a human. They see them as an object. But anyways, she made a response on her social media platform after all the hate, saying, regarding Joy's social media post, my video was entirely staged and intended to be satirical and self-parody, shot over a number of takes. The waiter played himself serving a slice of pizza in the video, and we shared a laugh afterwards. He knew it was filmed from my social media, as did all persons at the table. Share the video then. If this whole thing is true, this was all staged, if you laughed afterwards, I'm sure you have a longer footage or the different takes that you took. When, you know, he came with the pizza, here comes your corpse. Shut up, you know you don't keep, stay away from me. Ah! You know, then you two started, you know, laughing together. Share those footages. That is the only thing that can save you right now from getting literally chakalaka boom boom on the internet by everyone. Joey Swole took my reel and devoid of context without realizing it was a joke. Added commentary that accused me of being arrogant and a narcissist, and of attempting to shame and embarrass the waiter for the sake of social media engagement. That is completely untrue. I filmed humorous skits for social media. Not every joke lands. Oh, but that landed though. That was one of the funniest jokes I've seen on the internet so far in my entire life. When I saw it, when you said, oh, I don't eat carbs, I went, ah! Fuck, my fucking monitor went. Honestly, I don't know why you went to Real Housewives. You should have gone to Comedy Central. But there was no arrogance, no narcissist, no shaming or embarrassing the waiter in my video, as he was part of the skit. Share the video again. I would never behave in that way. Those who follow me know that I only do limited carbs, but the waiter doesn't. And the people who don't follow you and who don't follow you on social media or know you, or you go to a restaurant and they're serving you, they don't know you don't eat carbs. She acted like a vegan person being offered a vegan burger, and then the waiter goes, psych, that was a cow meat. And then, you know, she had a whole crash out. She says that I have many allergies and intolerances, and that joking about carbs is a feature of my social media content. The social media reaction to Joey's post has been frankly very scary. The backlash from people unaware that this was a joke has included threats to me, my family, and my business, and is an important lesson in dangers of social. I think you need to take a break from your comedy skits over here. Maybe stick to what you do best, which is, I don't know honestly what it is. Now, was this whole thing a skit? The only way to prove it is for her to share the video of behind the scenes of them laughing together and saying, 3, 2, 1, action! That is the only way. Now, I believe with my strongest gut, even if I see the video, it's actually a skit, but 99.9% of inside me is saying that this was very real, because if you also pay attention to the waiter's reaction, that's not something, if he's acting, you can tell, you can easily tell he is not acting. He was shocked by her response and just moved on with his life and probably called her a donkey in his head. And some would have the question on why is this being filmed in the first place if this wasn't a whole skit. You know, some people will come to this conclusion. Why is it being filmed? Why does anything's being filmed online? Why do these donkeys go shakalaka booming the pool are being filmed in this? People film for no reason at all, which is something I don't understand. Like, for example, my sister the other day, she came here for a holiday. It was me, my brother, and her. We were outside walking inside a shopping mall. She gave my brother the phone. She was like, film me, film me. Midway, while we're walking, she does this. And that is a time where I acted like I don't know my own twin sister. People do all sorts of shit online for God knows what reason. Maybe she was like, film me while I'm talking to my friends so I can post a compilation once I add it to it. They were at Kane's Festival, I believe. Film it so I can put it all in a video that, hey, I was having such a good time or something. I don't know why people film. People film for numerous reasons. Holy fucking shit, what is this? But maybe if she eats her carbs, she will learn some manners. Maybe. But the way it looks like, honestly, I think she pretends like she doesn't eat carbs in front of everyone, but later at night at 2 a.m., she's sobbing and eating just junk after junk. She's sobbing because she's eating junk. And she's betraying herself or something. But anyways, that's all I have for you today. But if you do not press that subscribe button, if you see it white, change that shit, or I will send the 3 shakalaka boom boomers to come to your house and touch you.